Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, 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 everyone. I'm Ginger, Healing Heart Medium. Welcome to my live this evening. Just going to wait, give a few minutes for some people to come on. I do not own the rights to the music in the background, but I do know the artist, and he has given me permission to play his stuff from time to time. And that artist is Sir Barry Goldstein, and this is his album called Lay Down in Love. It's a music to relax, reset, and regenerate. So if you, I'll bring up the picture here if it'll let me, hold please. Well, it's on my phone. So there we go. Lay Down in Love. It's a great, great, calm, relaxing music to listen to by my friend Barry Goldstein. Please go to iTunes or wherever that you use for your media and download his CD. Um, it's it's amazing. He does the most amazing things. So if you're here, I see I have at least three creepers in the background. So if you're here right now, please, please, please come on in. Let me know you're here. Say something, and let's see what happens. So here we go. Here we're going to go and take a look at some things. Ellen Jane, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Join me. I have a little fluffy hair today. You know how your hair starts to grow back and it comes out kind of wacky. Randy now, no, now, hello. Becky Doodle Lynch, hello, hello, hello. So welcome to my evening. I am going to do cards tonight. And it's going to be fast, down, and dirty. And I am going to be doing some cards tonight. Michelle Mybell, hello. And when I do these cards, I'm going to pull one card for each person. Don't ask for a card yet, please. Just hang on a minute and see how things get going. But I have been in class all day. I had a reading this morning, and then I have been in my mediumship training all day today, and my brain is a wee bit on the tired side, so you'll bear with me if my words don't come to my head. I've been in psychic mediumship mode in my brain, kind of in a trance state, I guess, all day. We'll see. So welcome everybody to my evening of let's see here, adjust myself a little bit here, turn my sign around that Elias gave to me. There we go. Make sure that that's correctly in the right spot. There, that works. So Sheila Thomas, hi, welcome, welcome. So let me know you're here. Come on in. Here's what I say: share if you dare, share if you care, share to any site that you would like to share to, that you are allowed to share to, and we'll get things going. You need the code. Sorry, Aaron. Hold on. Let me check and see. Let me send Erin the login code so she can help me, because I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do this by myself tonight. Okay, Erin, just texted it back to you. I am so happy to be here. I've had a really good day. I've had a lot of good readings today. I have had a lot of good education today and learning today. So it's going to be super cool. So come on in. We're just going to give everybody a few minutes. I normally come on at 7 o'clock at night, but hi, Aaron. I'm not going to add you to the stream, but I know you're, or I guess I have to add you. Hold on a second, everybody. Let me see if I do this. You'll probably get mad at me. Oh, there we go. There's Erin, everybody. If you want to see what Erin looks like, there's Erin. She's well trained. She doesn't eat a whole lot. She gets lots of good exercise, and she's really great at counting to 10. No, I'm kidding. But Erin's here. So let me take her back out of the street so she's there. And so come on in. Michelle, I'm curious, what does your sign say that Elias got you? Oh, right here. My sign says healing. He bought it for me. It says Healing Heart Medium. I would normally, it actually came with, a lot of letters that I could make, but this one turned out perfect. And if I turn the light on, it actually lights up and it's blinding. Are you ready to get blinded? Blinded by the light. Even if I put it all the way back, it just doesn't show up well on camera. So I leave the light off. So there we go. Alrighty then. That's what my sign says, Healing Heart Medium in the background. Tina Meyer, hi. Michelle, very nice. Yes, it is very nice. Elias has gotten me a lot of goodies, and I owe him so much for all of his help and and inspiration and his guidance and his love and his friendship. He is my good friend. So I'm super happy that he is part of my life. So, um, question of the day. What did y'all buy off of Amazon Prime? Care to share? Or can you not say because nobody's supposed to know what you bought on Amazon Prime? Ellen Jane, hi. So I want to know while we're waiting for people to come in, what did you buy on Amazon Prime? I know what I bought. I bought two things. Two things. I didn't have time to sit and go over everything and I think sometimes it shows you things that are nothing. Oh good. Things that are, they equate it to your buying history are things that show up first. I have found if you look at it, everything that shows up that's like a bargain for you is based off of your buying history, which I thought was kind of crappy in the first place. So I thought that was interesting. So anyway, if you are on Facebook and you do pop up where I can't see you on StreamYard, please remember that you need to go to StreamYard at StreamYard.com/, or www.facebook, StreamYard.com/Facebook. I told you my brain is not working properly. Y'all are just going to have to bear with me. You're going to get silly Ginger trying to figure shit out tonight. So anyway, let me see here. I'm going to try to, I always notice that when I watch myself back, yes, I watch myself back. That's terrible, but I kind of look back to see how I could do things better. What could I have said differently? Was I looking at the camera properly? Was I doing too much of putting my neck down so you could see my double chin? So I kind of watch myself back and I notice that I glance over to here a lot. And that's kind of where the chat is for me because I usually have my screen really big. So I'm trying to make my screen more like Elias's screen, smaller and more easily usable so I can see everything. That works out. I should not make it big. So Andrea Brooks, hello. You bought books for your Kindle and a carburetor for your husband. Oh, Michelle, really? You bought a carburetor for your husband. So he must have an older vehicle if he actually has a carburetor. So Tina didn't get anything yet. Gina, hello. Nice to see you. Becky Doodle, you bought a ceiling fan cleaner, a hamburger chopper, and a new bathtub liner. Boring, laughing out loud. No, this is just the stuff that shows up that just happens to be cheaper than normal. So, Sheila, lovely, silly ginger. I'll tell you what I bought. I'm anxiously biting my nails and chomping at the bit, so to speak, waiting for mine to show up. You know how Amazon is, where they tease you. They tease you and tell you, I'm like a little girl. They tease you, a little child that's pouting. First, they say, well, it's going to be here before 10 p.m. You're like, shit, I wanted it before I went to bed. And then they say, oh, it's going to come between 1 and 4. And you're like, woohoo, it's going to come between 1 and 4. I'm super excited. And then you look and it says that it's arriving. And now currently it says it is arriving today between 4:15 and 6:15. Well, they've got like 7 more minutes to show up with it. It says that it's out for delivery. I hope it shows up. Anyway, I bought a set of Bose headphones, Bose noise canceling headphones, so I could listen to meditations and listen to music and block out the dog doorbell and everything else that's going on. And I bought the white ones. They were $150 off. So I thought, well, that's a pretty decent buy, right? $150 off a pair of headphones. So even though I'm sure you could buy Beats cheaper and some other ones cheaper, I'm a Bose whore. I love whore. Oops. I'm a Bose fanatic. I really like Bose stuff. Maybe I'm old school. I don't know if there's better stuff or not out there. So anyway, I know I still have the music going in the background. So other than that, nobody else. I have 10 people. Did you guys share this out to your page? Did you share out and share me? And let's see who shows up. I haven't seen Elias Patras on here yet. He usually pops on now. Let me see if I'm gonna mess. I'm not really killing time, but I kind of am a little bit because I want to give everybody a chance to come on tonight. So let me text message, as my husband calls him, Elias. So are you watching? He's probably out to dinner or something like that, or doing something more fun. So anyway, alrighty. Psychic medium Lee Wallstack. I'm not Elias, but you're here. Are you going to stick around for a while tonight, Lee? That would be great if you could stick around and watch. I have this really wonderful cup. This is my logo that I have. And for my birthday, Erin bought me this cup, and she had it customized, and it says on the back, Healing Heart Medium. I love, and it's a Yeti. So, this is my first Yeti. I'm not a Yeti cup person. So I always try, because they're expensive. But, I must do a review on how well they cancel noise. I will. They're supposed to be really. My husband's in there with his on right now because the sprint cars are on. He's a huge sprint car fan. He's from the Midwest, Missouri, and they had sprint cars when they were growing up. And he's in there watching some $5,000 big bucks race. And because I don't want to hear it while I'm on my live, he puts his headsets on. So he can't hear me and I can't hear the TV. So that works out really well. Yetis are the best in Arizona, Randy. Hey, by the way, I shared that on my, did you know, for those of you that think you're hot and sweating right now and it's really, really miserable, do you know, I don't even know if it's in here, if I kept a picture of it. Do you know where you're going to? It's 112 today. Look at my week. 114, 117, 118, 118, 114, 114, 112, 112, and 113. Welcome to Phoenix, Arizona. That's my week. Now there's some forecast of rain in there because it's heating up all the water and turning it, and it's boiling it into steam and sending it up. So we might get some thunderstorms, which makes it even more fun with that type of temperature. So my pool is finally up to like 92, 93 degrees. So for a native Arizona, and that's perfect swimming weather. I don't like anything below like 88 degrees swimming because then I'm cold. So let's see who else is here. Randy, you left your Yeti water bottle in the Phoenix airport on the way home from Aspects of Love. You know what? They had a thing on the television today that if you left it in the airport, you can call. They have a lost and found. They were just talking about it on the news this morning about how the stuff they have. They actually have a lost and found where people turn that stuff in, the cleaning people. So if you call the Phoenix airport, Sky Harbor International Airport, they will find your Yeti for you and mail it back to you, Andrea. I just want to let you know that. Okay, it's 90 here and I'm done with that. Can't imagine 114. 114. Lee, did you see that on Sunday it's going to be 118? They said 120 and they backed it up right now. So it's really not that much. So you're in Phoenix. Yep, Randy, you're in Phoenix. And Lisa Ramirez, hi. So yeah, Andrea, call the Sky Harbor International Airport, ask for lost and found. If you know where you left it, they have it. They keep things for, they keep things for like 30 days, 45 days, and then they either donate what they can donate or they auction it off to sell it. So you can try to find that. Yeah, swimming in those temperatures is like taking a bath. I don't know. My bath water's hotter than that. So how are you not completely melted? I guess there's Coco. He's going to wander in and get in his bed. He's looking for the cookies that I think Lacey stole earlier. So here, Coco, you want this one? I'm going to give it Miss Cookie. Here you go, buddy. There. Okay. So I was born and raised here, so I will never have to go to hell because I was born and raised and I live in hell. Just kidding. I'm inside. You stay inside. You manage to only go out. When the sun goes down, it can still be 100 and something degrees, but it doesn't feel as hot because you haven't got the sun on you. Yeah, you left it at this boarding gate. Yeah, give them a call. Give them a call. So now that I bored you all to death, and there's 13 of you on here, and I know the minute I start this, I think I'll pull cards tonight. I'll pull cards for you. So if you would like a card, please just say, I would like a card, please. And please know that Erin writes down every name that pops up, and she goes in the order of which they pop up on our end of our screen if you would like a card. So I am going to choose my cards. If you would like me to pull a card for you tonight, just say, can I have a card, please, or a card, please? And we'll start from there, and Erin will start writing things down. Oh, there it goes. And we'll go from there. And I'm only going to go till 7 o'clock because I'll be pretty toasty by then. So we'll see. I'll have a cutoff period. I will try to make sure I get to each and every one of you. So let's see what cards we're going to use tonight. Well, of course, I love this deck. I'm pretty fond of this deck. I think maybe I'm going to add this deck in. And let's do this deck. Is that everybody that wants to join in tonight? I think so. All right. So while they're getting that, I'm going to get my deck out, get things ready. Can you guys hear the music in the background? Yes or no? Maybe if I weren't making so much noise. Not really. It's really pretty. I'll turn it up while I'm getting my cards ready. I do not own the rights to this music, but I do know the artist, and he has given me permission to play it occasionally. Barry Goldstein. And this is called it's his album Lay Down in Love, and it's music to relax, reset, and regenerate. Please look him up. He has some really, really, really good music. A lot of it is he uses alpha, beta, theta waves for meditation. Really should look up Barry Goldstein. He lives here in Arizona. I don't know that he's a native. I think he's originally from New York. But amazing man, amazing musician. He's done background music for Colette Baird. I don't know for Colette, but he's done background music for many, many people. So look him up. I can't wait to get my Bose headphones so I can completely disappear in his meditation music that he has. Did I say disappear? Oh, you know what I mean. Om Shalom, that Elias uses it. Yes, Sheila. Om Shalom is Barry Goldwater's song that he's saying that Elias uses his Om Shalom. That is correct. Elias got introduced to that when he met Barry at Celebrate Your Life. So yeah, that's another one. You can look up his Om Shalom. Download that album for him. Just shaking everything up right now. Elias ever answer me back? Probably not. Nope, he must be a busy boy. Okay. I should look down. It makes me look bad. It is pretty music, Lisa. Y'all should check out Barry Goldstein. He's got multiple albums. He's got stuff that works on beta waves, theta waves, alpha waves. Helps you if you have trouble sleeping. He has albums and music out to help you sleep, to help turn off your monkey brain. Lord knows we all have the monkey brain. Yeah, it is nice, isn't it? Alrighty then. Barry Goldstein, everybody, check him out. So while we turn this down, I do not know, before I do my card, I'm going to plug my friend Elias Patras. Y'all know if you like anything of Elias Patras's, just go to eliaspatras.com. Let's see. There we go. We're going to turn that down a little bit, just kind of keep it on in the background. And eliaspatras.com, and you can go and look and see if there's anything that that resonates with you for any classes and stuff that he's teaching. Okay. Thank you, Aaron. And also, I taught Elias how to do this. I hope he's figured it out. I taught him how to put things on to add to the stream and pop it up and make it look like we have a newscaster. Elias Patras is going to be teaching the trans meditation. Well, he calls it a trans dance meditation at Celebrate Your Life in Skamania in August. If you're not going, if you thought about going, you can contact them. I'm going to pop this up. His name is not on this particular one. I didn't have time to find the right one, but Elias Patras is doing the meditation. I am sharing this because I am familiar with all of these authors. Lisa Williams is one of my mentors. John Holland, one of my mentors. Colette Baron Reed, one of my mentors. Bradley Valentine, I've done some studying with him. And Dougal Fraser, I have not had the honor of studying with him, but I have seen him. So this is on August 4th. Or 4th through the 7th of 2023, the Mystics, Miracles, and Magics at CYL in Skamania. So you could go to Celebrate Your Life, or it's Mishka Productions, and I think it is, I'll type it in. Well, Aaron can probably look it in and pop it up there. But Elias is going to be there. My friend Elias is going to be there doing things, and I really enjoy all of these authors and amazing mediums and spiritualists. So there we go. So I'm sharing that. And all right, Miss Erin, I guess I am ready to go. Tell me who my first one is while I get a drink. Lisa, you were fast. Okay. I'm going to do this one for you. I told you guys I'm going to be a little slow tonight because I've been in my brain all day today doing mediumship work. Gabriella, hello. Gabriella, if you want a card, add your name. Thank you, Aaron. Okay. Lisa Ramirez, you got Respond with Grace. Is your card that you got tonight? Respond with Grace. Now, this is about a deer, an elk, a buck, so to speak. It's got the Celtic symbols on the forehead and the Celtic around the face. So I'm going to say that this is probably one of the Celtic elk that are in the Scotland Highlands. Respond with Grace for you, Lisa. I think this week you might have been a little snippy, snappy, short of I don't want to call it short-tempered, but I feel like you maybe have had a lot going on and you've just been kind of snap. And I think it's just because of the stress and the energy that we're feeling that's going on this week with the moon and where everything's at. And what I think you should do is just make sure that before you speak, that just take a step back and just think it out and speak softly. Speak from your heart and respond with grace. You know, they say you get more bees with honey. So just respond with grace. I think you know what that means. Okay, let that go with that. Maria, hi, how are you? Okay, Aaron, next. Becky Doodle Lynch. Okay, let's see what we got for you. You got the Vanishing Mirror, Becky. Ego sublimation. This is funny. We have this is going to all kind of come up into a theme as I pull the cards. This is talking about the vanishing mirror and the ego I told you I'm not going to be able to talk tonight. So if y'all can read it, then you know what I'm talking about. Ego sublimation, vanishing mirror. Get out of Becky Doodle. It's not an ego about like, look at me, look at how pretty I am. You know, it's not that type of ego that I felt you might have been in. I think maybe the ego that you've been in, well, edging God out is what ego stands for. Ego stands for, in an acronym in the spiritual world, is edging God out. But I think what it is that maybe you've been around, you've been overworking too much and you feel like you're not being heard and everything being said is not heard. So you're feeling like I don't want to say you're feeling smarter than everybody else around you. I just don't think everybody's has the capacity to be able to hear you and to listen to what it is that you have to say. So I think, again, take a step back. Watch your tongue, so to speak. Don't speak right out, and just understand that a lot of other people are going through a lot of other things also. And in the world and the energy right now, we're not listening to each other. So maybe take that time to take a step back and be graceful also. So we'll go with that. Who's next, Aaron? Tina. Okay, Tina. Here we go again. Our theme for tonight. Tina, you got release control. First quarter moon in Taurus from the Moonology deck. Release control. Let go. Let God. Give it up to the universe. Release control of the situation that you're dealing with right now. You're not going to be able to make any changes. Holding on to it tighter is not going to make those changes or make it better. You're just going to have to let go and release it to the universe and trust that things are going to come back to you the way that's in your highest good. Ask for this or something better. If that's what is going on. If what you're hanging on to is not in your highest good, then ask for something better. If you can't have this, then give me something better so that you can let go so that something better comes back to you. So you need to release control. There we go. Okay. Lee, why don't I'm going to know. Are you still there, Lee? I'll pull your card right now. If you have to leave, Lee, let me pull a card for you. Are you there? Tell me you're there. Let me see you answer me back. Don't hang up on me, Lee. Lee. Where'd you go? Let me know you're there. If you're not there. Dun 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 dun. I think he left. Okay, well, if Lee left, then let's just get to the next one. Aaron, thank you. Randy, I pulled your card. All is calm upon these shores. This is interesting. Look at this one. All is calm upon these shores. Ooh, let's see if it goes like that. All is calm upon these shores. Now, when I see a seashell, I think about holding the seashell. I told you, where mouth is not working. Holding your seashell up to your ear and taking the time to listen to the universe, listen to the sound of the ocean, listen to the trees, listen to the birds, listen to the wind that's blowing through the trees, listening to the leaves or things moving around in nature. So, Randy, when I look at this, it's just reminding you that all is calm along these shores. And my vision for you is that you need to listen, not to the busyness of the human race, but listen to nature. Get out and do some listening into nature. Shoot, maybe you could hear the stars twinkle if we tune in enough to listen. So it's coming down to a place and coming back to center and grounding yourself. And that's what the card is telling me for you today, Randy. So there you go. Okay. All right. Next, Miss Aaron. Sheila. I have to tell you, when I met Sheila in Oregon, what a beautiful woman, what a beautiful lady. It was really, really nice to meet you. I just wanted to share that with you. You have the crossing, or what they call initiation. So I'm going to kind of look at this I think this is in my shaman's dreams. When I look at this card before I peek, I'm going to peek at the book. And yes, even the best people peek at the book. Before I peek at the book, I'm going to say this for you is the crossing and initiation. When I see this bridge for you, that means that you are coming up. You've been through, especially with this little narrow spot over here, that you've been over here and you've crossed this narrow, really weak area where you've struggled and done some things that were most difficult for you. And now you're moving into a flatter, thicker, more safe surface. So I see your crossing and the initiation maybe that you've gone through what you're supposed to go through at this time and point in your life, and that you're on flatter ground. So it says you come to stand upon one side of the river, and the opposite bank leads into the darkness of the internal cave, where the old dies and has less and and then is born again. This is a place where time is forgotten and the seasons cease their dance and stand still. So this is talking about stepping into the next level. You have crossed over. You have done your initiation. Now it's time to step up to the next level. You've done a lot of work. I know you've done a lot of work. Now you need to own it. Take that energy. Take what you've learned and move forward. Don't look back. The past is the past. The future is the future. Now is what's important. So pay attention to that. Okay. Hi, Nancy Russell. How are you? Great, Tina. Thank you. Hi, Melissa. Good to see you. So who's next, Miss Erin? Dina, you're going to get a Moonology card. Oh, they're flying out of the deck on me tonight. Okay. Oh. I'm glad that resonates with you. Embrace the flow of life, Dina. You've got a full moon in Gemini. Embrace the flow of life. So Gemini is the twins. The twins can be opposites attract. The twins can be yin and yang, night and dark, sweet and sour, all these things. So this is just saying embrace the flow of life for you. Embrace everything as a whole. Don't just look at one side of the story. Make sure you look at both sides of the story. And okay, thank you, Erin. And make sure you're looking at both sides of the story. We can't have the sun without the moon. We can't have earth without water. It takes man and woman for the things. So make sure that you don't stay on one side of everything. Make sure you take in the other side of things. It's a balance for you. So stay in balance. Okay, who's next, Erin? Ellen Jane. The key to wisdom. Wow, look at that card. That's a pretty wicked ass card. This is talking about the key to wisdom. Now, I honestly have never read the book for this one. The key to wisdom. Let's see what this one is all about. I am going to not look just yet. I'm going to just get to the page. The key. I have to go to, gosh, this book is so specific when you have to look stuff up. The key. Okay, so the key to wisdom. When I look at this card for you before I look at the book to see what the book says, it talks to me is that you have the knowledge. You have the key. You have the ability, Miss Ellen, to step out and do what it is that you're looking at and what you want to do. You have the key to the wisdom and the understanding of what it is that you want to do in your life and what it is that you need to do to make those changes. I don't think you always access the key. I think sometimes you even lose the key, if that makes sense. So the key to wisdom is the key for you. When I look at this, it is power, but that it's not the knowledge is not to be tampered by wisdom. It could be said that the knowledge and the power are wasted. Wisdom is the use of knowledge and to improve ourselves and our lives in more than a material way, and to teach, help, and encourage others so their path is easier to walk. So you have the key to the wisdom. You have the ability to teach by example is the word I want to say. So there you go, Miss Ellen. Okay, Erin, who's next? Andrea. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. I can tell you that. Andrea, all the diamonds in the sky is the card that you got. All the diamonds in the sky. Let me look at this one for a second. It's telling me to have access to the knowledge of anything that you care to tap into. You just need to be the one to decide what it is that's in your highest good and what it is that you need to tap into. The diamond, the sparkle, the things that you need to tap into in the sky. Bear with me, please. That's what I'm seeing for you. All the diamonds in the sky, all the connections, all the right resources, everything that you need is right there for you. Limitless potential and possibilities unique to you. Moving out of limiting beliefs and reaching for the stars and trusting you will reach them. That's what your card is tonight. There we go. Okay. Who's next, Miss Erin? Michelle Maybell. Okay. This I have not. Life is a fuggle. Is that what that says, y'all? Life is a fuggle. I think it would be life is a struggle, but this says life is a fuggle. Now that is most interesting. Life is a fuggle. Let me stare at this card for a minute. I'm going to say it's a battle between right and wrong. I'm going to say life is a fuggle, that it is a decision that you may need to make. If you take a fork in the road, are you going to go right, or are you going to go left? And you're right here at the top, because I haven't looked at the book yet. There's the third eye up there, staring right at the top. Between the horns is the third eye. So life is a fuggle, kind of telling me that maybe this needs to be, you've got some decisions that are going on, kind of a fork in the road that you're coming to. But I think it's going to be involved that you really need to tap into your intuition and go with your gut feeling and follow your heart. There's no question that we all lead busy lives. There's always something that needs to be done, and more often than not, there are multiple demands on our time and attention. Um, are you taking on more than you can handle? If so, it might be prudent to lighten your load, lest you end up with egg on your face. In other words, you're taking on a whole lot. Life is a fuggle, it's a mess. Use your intuition. Pick and choose the right road. Pick and choose your battles. Set your boundaries. There we go. Okay, Miss Erin, who's next? You're welcome, Andrea. Mary Jackson. Hello, 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 Mary Jackson. Mary Jackson, your cards stuck together. Looks like juggle to me. Oh, you think it looks like juggle? It might be juggle. That actually, it might have said juggle. Well, I think fuggle is a better word, which could be an effing juggle. There I go. Gingerism. I did it. Okay. Mary Jackson, the two cards for you that I pulled because they stuck together is the first quarter moon in Aquarius. That means that you need to trust the universe has your back. And the second card I pulled for you, whoops, lively cards, are the new moon in Capricorn that says to step up and lead. So whatever's going on with you, the universe has your back, and you need to step up and lead. You need to step up and be the leader. You need to stop being the follower. You need to be the leader. There we go. There's your cards. Fast and furious. Okay. Gingerism. Yep, that's what my husband calls them. Gingerism, Sheila. When I make up words. So fuggle is a new word. A fucking struggle. I'm going to get beeped out. All right, next, Erin. Gabriella, when the birds sing gratitude. When the birds sing gratitude. Isn't that the best art? I love these cards. They have such a soft, energetic feel to them. This is when the bird sings gratitude. Do, do, do. And the bird sings gratitude. Now, I don't know if this necessarily means that you need to be making sure you say out loud that you're grateful, or if it's things that hold on. Gratitude is an essential part of manifestation, the laws of praise, saying thanks in advance of goodness. So when the bird sings gratitude, in other words, say your thank yous, practice your I don't know why. I'm going to say it because this may resonate with you. Practicing your prayers, practicing your gratitude, practicing, how I just see the little girl kneeling, Gabriella, on the side of the bed at night on her hands and knees. I see that picture of that child saying their prayers at night before they go to bed. So I feel that that's kind of the energy that you need to have this week, or because it's Thursday, so maybe carry it until next week, is doing that, the gratefulness and sitting with your prayers. Okay. Oh, by the way, last week I had some spoofers on here. Right there, Hulu Wa Bokalar. Very unethical. Stay off of my live. That is really, it's really, really unethical to come onto somebody else's live and offer a reading. So if y'all see any of that pop up for you, comments, especially after my live is over with, Erin, you can go ahead and knock them out if you want. just don't do it. It's unethical to go onto somebody else's and offer a reading. So do your own live, do your own thing, and stay off of my live. That's all I have to say about it. So this Huluwa Bukalar, y'all, if they pop up, just block them, please, and let them know that they're not welcome. I would never, ever go on someone else's live and offer a reading, because in my mind, it's unethical. Get your own people, do your own thing, stay off my life. Sorry, it really, really bothered me last time. So delete comment, block users. So now we have the user is blocked. So anyway, y'all let me know if you see any more of that. Block them, turn them in, go after them, get them. Okay, Erin, who's next? Got on my high horse there for a second. Hi, Maria Bennett. Dorothy Baxter. Dorothy, I don't know who that person is that's asking you to send a friend request, but it's a scam. Just don't do it. Thank you, Erin. So y'all see him up there. I was writing in my gratitude journal when you pulled the card, prayer and gratitude makes sense. Oh, perfect, Gabriella. There you go. Hi, Maria. Everything is well. Okay. I guess, Maria, you're getting a card, so pay attention, Maria Bennett. Here comes your card. I'm slow tonight, y'all. I'm sorry. It's been a long, busy brain day for me. Grow together is your card. Now, let me sit and see how this fits with you, and then I'll kind of peek at the book, just because I'm still learning and understanding the artist. That's when you do oracle cards, you can just kind of read them randomly on your own, but they're all written with a reason and something behind them. So you kind of want to read through the book and understand where the artist or where the spiritual person was at, or what their message was that they were trying to relay or share when they made their deck, and kind of honoring them and what they were doing. I pick up what I pick up off the cards, but I still honor the people, the authors of the cards and the artist of the cards. And I still try to look through and see what they were looking at when they were going in that direction. So grow together. You've got two swans on here and two trees that are intertwined. It shows the male and the female. It also shows the moon, a little bit of a crescent moon. So grow together for you, Maria. First thing I heard when I looked at this card is not so much that you need to grow together with a partner or another person. What I heard for you when I looked at this card is that it's a self-love thing. And I know the self-love thing is that you need to intertwine and grow together and learn to love those parts of you that you don't like, if that makes sense. Love those parts of you that you may not agree with on yourself, or maybe you think those things a part of you that you think others don't like about you. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Their opinion of me is none of my business. And that is a quote that comes from my mentor, Sonny Don Johnson. Your opinion of me is none of my business. Why do I need to know what your opinion is of me? The only opinion that I need to know is that of myself. So grow together means that you need to meld together and accept and love those parts of you that you have had trouble with. Let me see. It's probably not going to even resonate with this. It's just finding your happiness and finding your joy and accepting yourself for who you are. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So there's that. Okay. I hope that helps, Maria. There we go. Karen Kim, hi. You helped me a lot last time. Thank you. Oh, yes. Makes sense. It's something I've been working on for a long time. We'll just get it going. Tighten it up, sister. Tighten it up. Have a great evening, Ellen. Thank you. Okay. Who's next, Miss Erin? Jeanette Antantis Cook. Antantis Cook. Love your picture. Beloved and radical acceptance. There we go. Beloved and radical acceptance. acceptance. Radical acceptance of yourself. I don't feel this is that you need to have radical acceptance with anybody else. I think this radical acceptance is self-love and accepting yourself. Again, we have our theme going on here tonight. So acceptance of yourself, learning to love yourself. I think that is a really, really good card for you. So radical acceptance of who you are and who you've become. And if you don't like it, change it. There we go. Makes sense, Maria. Good. I'm glad. And Becky, thank you. You have a question. I've been having major vision issues for over a week. No help yet from the MD. Is it okay to ask questions? Not sure. If not, please ignore. Becky, why don't you message me? Go to my my website and send me a message through my website. It's gingerparrot.com, and I will see if I can answer you. There you go. Yes, that's true for you. Thank you, Janet. Okay, who's next, Aaron? And how are we doing on stuff right now? I got about 15 more minutes to get stuff done. Melissa, thank you. Okie dokie. I feel bad. I got a little short with that person on my life, but don't do it. First quarter moon in Aries, step into your power. Another one, learning to step into your power. Aries is a fire sign. Aries gets things done. Aries gets out there and they get all passionate, very passionate. They're very excited about things. And this one with Aries is just stepping into your power, stepping into it. That means you need to own it, grab a hold of it, and go for the ride. I mean, if that's what you need to do. I feel you maybe have some self-esteem issues, some things that maybe that you don't think you can. And just be like the little train. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Then grab the rope and go. And step into your power. Own who you are. Own what's around you. And remember, boundaries are sacred. So there we go for that one. Okay, let me see here. It threw you off. Okay, so right now I think that we have left. Who's next after? Did I just do Melissa or is Melissa next? So Nancy I have, and then Theta, and I'm not sure who's next after that. Aaron's going to have to look back for a minute. Good, Melissa, you're welcome. Okay, thank you. So Nancy, let's do this one. Denise, hi. So let me see, Nancy. What is that deck? Uh-oh, Nancy, which deck was that? You'll have to tell me what card it was. I'll pull it back out and tell you what deck it is. Sorry. I usually share my decks. I am using the Oracle Secret deck by Rayanne Phelan. I am using Dream Weavers deck by Colette Baron-Reid. I am using the Moonology deck by Yasmin Boland, and I am using Shaman's Dream by Alberto Villoldo and Colette Baron-Reid. Okay. With the bird. Ha ha ha. That one with the bird? That one with the bird is the Dreamweavers deck. Okay. The bird's still on top. That's amazing. Dreamweaver. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's it, Nancy. Dreamweaver. Okay. Nancy, stars in the sky, limitless possibilities. And I know you're like rolling your eyes. Oh man, what do you mean by limitless possibilities? There are limitless possibilities. I think the lesson here is that we really have to learn. There are limits, but what is the limit? Who sets that limit? Is it 0 to 60 or is it 0 to 100? Is it a posted sign anywhere? What are the limits? Is it posted? Is it written down in ink? Is it stamped, sealed, signed, and delivered? What are the limits? The limits are what we set on ourselves. Limits are what we set what we've been taught, what we've been told. You can't do that. You can't do this. You're only supposed to do that. Girls don't do that. Well, I never liked people to tell me that just because a girl I couldn't do anything, because I'd say, oh yeah, watch me. So our limits are our own. Our self limits are we self limit ourselves, if that makes sense. So Nancy, just know that there are no limits to anything that you decide to do. You can manifest it, make it happen, put it out there, and if it's in your highest good, it will come back to you. If it's not in your highest good, it may not come back. So you just have to go with that. Let's see here. I hope that helped. My limits. Yeah, self-limiting. Alrighty then. Next. Who next? I have Theta. Did we miss anybody? If we missed anybody, please chime in now and let me know. And other than that, I think Theta, you might be my last one, unless we missed somebody. So pop on in. Let me know if I missed you. Samuel Stoddard. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. By the way, where's my Amazon package? It should be here by now. Dogs haven't barked. I don't know where it is at all. Yes, Chris, we will give you a card. And Denise, I can give you a card. So we can do Denise and Chris, Aaron. So Theta. I'll be mad if my package doesn't show up tonight. Hate it when they tease you like that. Blinded by bias. Now that, Theta, that's an interesting card. I don't feel you're biased by being like people biased. Blinded by bias. Now you're going to make me peek at that one. Blinded by bias. Let's see how that sits with me. Blinded by bias. I think your bias is your own. I've got this, but I haven't opened it yet. I think your bias is your own. I think that's the inner voice, or what we call, the angel on one shoulder, the devil on the other, saying you can do this, you can't do this. That's kind of the same theme again that's going on. But blinded by bias is defined as a prejudice that a person favoring a belief, an ideology, a person or a group over another, often unfairly or without information, without informed reason. Interesting. How do you address your bias? The first sign is to accept that you have them. The second step is to familiarize yourself with the different kinds of bias and determine if they are present. I don't think this is like a bias of sex, gender, anything like that at all, Theta. I think this is some bias of some beliefs that you have. And maybe become a little more open-minded, maybe do some research, maybe expose yourself to things that you're not sure about, and help yourself through that bias, because it just opens us up to more possibilities if we have more understanding of what's around us. So that's the best one I can do with that, Theta. So there you go. I miss talking to you too, Sheila. Any chance? All right, Karen, you're my last one. I'm going to stop at Karen, Aaron. That's it. You've got 3 more, Karen, Denise, and Chris. Okay, 3 more. And then I'm going to call it a night because I'm pretty much fried. So next one, Miss Aaron. Denise, okay. All the shoes fell from the sky. That's what you got, Denise. All the shoes fell from the sky. Isn't that an interesting card? All the shoes fell from the sky. What does that mean? All the shoes fell from the sky. I think this is about choices. And all the shoes fell from the sky. I keep saying that over again because this is the wickedest, most wicked deck, waiting for the other shoe to fall. is what this means. Expectations of failure are a means of self-sabotage, fear, and success, not trust in good fortune. So you're waiting for the other shoe to fall. You're waiting for something to go wrong. Doesn't mean something's gonna go wrong. You're not gonna look up and wait for like be Chicken Little saying the sky is falling, the sky is falling. It's false evidence appears real. It is fear, out of fear. So we can't walk around in fear. Fear eats us up. Fear keeps us from going forward. So don't wait for the last shoe to drop. Just keep going. I don't think there's any more shoes to drop on you, honestly, but there we go. Okay. Next. Chris, we're going to have that. I have one more after Chris, and then it is 6:55, and I'll be done at 7. So I apologize if I missed anyone. I'm going to do one more, I think, after Chris, and then I'm done for the evening. But you're welcome to join me next week. I will post it. My days are not the same because I do work, and as a nurse, when you work, it's your days bounce around, so it's not always a set schedule. So the first quarter moon is Sagittarius, and you need to believe in good luck. This is a lot of really good stuff tonight. Believe in good luck. Believe in putting it out there to the universe. Believe in luck. And ask for it and hope for it and put it out there. Write it down, manifest it, write it on your mirror so you can stare at it every day. Manifest what it is that you need, Chris, and believe in good luck, because we do have good luck, or we wouldn't have any bad luck at all, right? So there we go. Yeah, I told you I'm tired. So who's my last one? You're welcome, Karen. Okay, Karen. Underneath the lizard and skin. Talking about shedding your skin, finding the new you, letting go of things, moving forward in life, shedding your skin. That's a really good, a lot of cultures talk about the snake shedding their skin, lizards. I don't know if lizards shed their skin or not. Have anybody ever seen thank you, Sheila. Has anybody ever seen a lizard skin laying around? I haven't. I've always seen snake skins laying around, but lizard skins is shedding the skin of the past, temporary vulnerability as you process something new, releasing resistance to change. So allowing yourself to be vulnerable, because being vulnerable, in that vulnerability, we learn what it is that we do and do not want to do. And remember that we teach people how to treat us. So in that vulnerable period of shedding your skin and moving forward and doing something new and changing things in your life that are in your highest good, it's okay that people see that in us, but don't teach them how to treat you in a way that you don't want to be treated. Don't allow that. So that's it. I think that's it. So if I missed anybody, I apologize. I've been on for the last hour, pretty tired. Hi, Irene. I'm sorry I missed you. It was 6 o'clock tonight because I missed some of the people that are back east. If I do 7, it's like 10 o'clock at night for them. So I did 6 o'clock so they could at least be on at 9 o'clock with me. You can follow me on my Facebook page, which is who you're following now. You can go to my website at gingerperrick.com. You can email me at ginger@healingheartmedium.com. You can follow my Instagram at Ginger Healing Heart Medium, and also my TikTok, which I haven't been on, at gingerhealingheartmedium.com, which is also my Instagram, and now the new Threads. I just don't have time to post on all those things. I wish I was as good as Elias on keeping up with all of my social media. I'm getting there, but it's been great talking with all of you tonight, and I hope that you got the messages that you needed. And I'm going to say that's it. That's all. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'm going to say from my heart to yours, good night, everybody.